I'm not even gonna attempt to hunt for Nick right now. I've wanted this Judy for years, and I'm just so happy to finally have her.
I'm not even gonna attempt to hunt for Nick right now.
Austin the Brimstone, and yes, this is real. This really happened. So in my last video, I talked about my Holy Grail, the Bandai Judy Hopps figure, and I did a spicy photo shoot. And then this happened. I was browsing eBay, and look, I've looked for these figures for years for a good price. You just can't find them. This Nick especially. Nick is the much rarer of the two. Nick never comes up for sale, and when he does, he usually commands a premium. He goes for a nice chunk of change. And yet, here we are. This was a bulk lot, and I got an amazing, amazing deal for these. Such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up. I literally couldn't. I was like, no is not an answer here. I have to have this. I was able to get Nick, and not one, but two Judys. Yes, I'm troop building Judy Hopps now. I have an addiction to buying bunny action figures. I need a therapist. I need help. I can make my own bun pile, my own bun army. You may notice this one's got a weird note, and it says Borkin, and then the person scratched it off and wrote broken. This one is obviously Borkin, or broken, which is fine. I will still find a use for her. So yeah, this is gonna be the spicy Nick photo shoot since Judy already got her due. And we're gonna see Nick in action here. The so suave, beautiful Nick Wilde. I know, fangirls love this guy. But before we do, let's check out the box real quick, since now I can show you the boxes. So here's the front. Not much to say. The figure is beautifully displayed in a very, very glossy display here. It's so glossy the camera is reflecting light off of it. Even in person, I can barely see the figure because of how glossy it is. So probably not a good example of a toy you want to keep in the box because it doesn't hang on the wall, it can't display well, and you can't even see the figure. It's so reflective. So we're gonna crack this open. But moving to the side, we have Nick looking so suave. Nick looking like he's a little bit worried there, a little bit anxious. Maybe he's late for his dinner date with Judy. And then we have examples showing all the things you can do with this Nick figure, like the famous hustle scene recreated in action figure form.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
What we've always wanted to do with toys. And then, funnily enough, a little advertisement here telling you that he can hold the carrot pen. But if you want that carrot pen, well, you would have had to have given Bandai another $60 at the time to buy Judy as well. Judy looking so sassy on the front here, worried and anxious on the side, showing all the different emotion that can come out of this action figure. If you remember from the Judy video, we really showed off all those wonderful different expressions with her mini adventures. Remember when she mugged, was it Chip? And then when she froze Nick in carbonite? What an experience that was. You gotta watch that video if you haven't. And then there's all the things Judy can do. I cannot read Japanese, so I cannot tell you what any of this says. But I am sure it says something along the lines of, this is an amazing toy. So yeah, no formal review this time because we already know what to expect from Bandai. The figures are absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. this Judy figure, even since I've made that video, I've taken more photos with that Judy. I got problems. And she's so adorable, even though she looks so frail and fragile. I cannot really praise enough the quality of these figures. They don't break. Well, someone broke Judy, or someone balked Judy with this one here, and you'd really have to, like, try to break these. They feel like the same construction of Star Wars action figures from the 2000s, which is what I used to collect, you know? You can't be rough with them, you have doinky doink play, they'll snap, but you can pose them and display them, and if you're a well-intentioned toy collector, then these figures are gonna last you a lifetime and more. And then you can pass this down to your heir and go, these were the furry creatures of my day, and yeah, now they're yours for a new generation. I don't know. I have a feeling my kids are gonna be like, Father, this is perverted and weird. And yeah, it was. So, that's this. We're gonna cut to now having these opened, and we're gonna see some spicy Nick Wilde photos. For the ladies and dudes, I don't judge. To each their own. Oh yeah.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.